Alright, so in the last video, we got our character moving forward in our locomotion blend tree. And in this video, what we're going to do is add in our walking and running turns to this single locomotion node. Alright, so let's open this up. We're going to head back into the locomotion node because it's all going to happen in here. And what we're going to do is create another blend tree in here, and we're going to move from walk to run to idle, from idle to walk to run, but instead of just having walk and run animations, we're going to have another blend tree here. So we're going to blend from one to another, and this blend tree will be controlled by our angle parameter. All right, so first thing we want to do is get in here, and we're going to delete this walk from here. And we're going to right click, we're going to say new blend tree here, right? Let me get rid of this. Right click, minus, there it is. So we're going to do this, put our blend tree up here, and so where our walk was, or we're going to have this new blend tree. So if we click on this, we're going to say walk. All right, so this is our walk blend tree. Now in here, we're going to handle it the same way we did this outer tree. Add a motion field, and another motion field, and another motion field. So we have 3 motion fields, and we're going to blend on this parameter being angle. All right, so now you can see that we have, this will sort itself out. If this gets messy, you can just back out, come back in. Oh, well, call me a liar, but that is that will sort itself out eventually. You can't move these around. At least I don't know how to move them around. All right, so in this case, now we have this blend tree, and essentially you want to think about this as passing information down the line. As I move this angle, you can see that the angle moves in the walk tree, and it moves up in here as well. Now we don't have any animations in here, so what we want to do is add these in. So here, what we'll do is we'll start with our center animation, and that's going to be our walk. And then this animation is going to be walk left, and this animation is also going to be walk left. The difference here is that this one is going to be mirrored, right? And the other thing we're going to do is because we have an angle, and we're going to be measuring this angle from 0 to 180 degrees, we want these thresholds to be defined by us, right? So automating these thresholds keeps them between 0 and 1. In our case, we want walk left to be -45, and walk left mirrored to be 45, and walk to be 0. And now the idea here is that if we are walking forward, so we have this animation, which is just walk forward. If we have walk left, you'll see that I have this tight turning radius on the character as he walks left. So what we're going to do with our blend tree is we're going to walk forward, and as we pick one angle, we're going to move one way, and we're going to mirror the animation and walk the other direction to walk left and right. And we can zero this out, and we'll walk forward again. All right? So what's great is we're going to do the same thing with the run. All right, so let's go ahead and come back to our blend tree. We're going to remove this run, and we're going to add a new blend tree. And this is going to be our run tree. So we'll name this run, come into our list, and we're going to, first thing we're going to do is change our parameter to angle, and then add 3 motion fields. And we're going to set this up the exact same way we did with the other one. We're going to add run, we're going to have run left, and we're going to have run left, and we're going to mirror it. We're going to turn off the automate thresholds and punch in our new threshold values. There we go. And now if we try this one out, we'll hit play. I have this goofy run, but if I dial in my angle, you can see that I run left and I run right, and that's great. And even better is if I come back to our blend tree up here, hit play, I can bring up my magnitude, dial in a little bit of walking, change the angle. You see I start to walk left, and if I start dialing up my magnitude even farther, I start to eventually break into a run, and I can straighten out, and that is the basis of our animation. All right, let's stop this. Okay, now we can back out to our base layer. And we can see that I'm going to have to hit play. And in the scene here, come out, and I can bring up my magnitude to 0.2. It starts my walk. I can change my angle to say -45. You see that changing of direction there, or even -10 to have a little bit of a less, but a slower turn. But you can see that turn happening. And if I bring up my my values to start running, you can see that I've got my character moving around in a basic manner. All right, so that gets us our locomotion stage. The next thing we want to do is add in some step turns down here, stepping left and stepping right, and then we will deal with transitioning those in and out of our idle animation and move on from there. All right, great.